Guess anything where we left off? Still fighting this dude? Well, he'll die on his own soon enough. Not much help from us. Take that, it's over, Shadow Santa. Ah, sheep everywhere, what the hell? Man, you guys really don't pull your punches. I was just trying to scare you a little. I actually do want a present, though. Nobody wants to just get written off as a one-note bad guy. I suppose you have a point, so I'm afraid you're rather... How can I put this? You don't hear anything like Santa Claus. Or Christmassy. Oh yeah? So I just gotta look more Christmassy. Is that it? Okay, then check this out. Transform! Decorations activate! Tss. That gleam! Oh, those are Christmas lights. Check out this badass body lighting. Even I can shine at least once a year. You can use me as mood lighting for a romantic night or whatever if you wanna. Suppose you are a Santa, kind of. I guess there's more to being Santa Claus than I thought. Oh, you an apologies. I'm sorry for writing you off as an evil hooligan of a servant. Nah, don't worry about it. False charges, punishment, get all the time. Anyway. Bah, that hurts. That hurts too. Ah, what are you doing to Zirko? How about this one? Yoink. I don't even know what that is. No, that's not it. It ought to be something that can help me stay out of trouble down the road. Okay. Good enough. I think I can let you off the hook with this. Isn't that like a 3-star card? Only one present per person. These are special gifts I'll have, you know. I get the stick out of your ass. Who even made that rule anyway? Nothing wrong with taking 2 or 3 as long as it's stuff you really want. The problem comes if they start grabbing so much crap they're dropping things all over the place. Doesn't mean you should get yours while the getting's... Doesn't mean you shouldn't get yours while the getting's good. Really, I thought that Santa Claus never visited greedy children. Not too bad, are you? Anyone who waits for Santa to show up and give him presents is greedy, right? And Santa himself ain't much better, visiting people who don't believe in him. Huh, guess this all it took to open the gate. Not bad, me. Pretty good for something you just made up. Still, there's no way you'll stop the current underworld boss like this. You guys are way too by the book here, you know? Tell us more. Who is this boss? It's Erishkigal, of course. That'd be Erishkigal, the only boss of the underworld. Who the hell else? Don't you already know her? Well, looks like this is it for me. Thanks for the present. Just a heads up, this goddess you're familiar with at the next gate, you know, the one who's bright, cheerful, and really into pro wrestling? Oh, Quetzalcoatl? Quetzalcoatl? I bet she'd be willing to fill you in some more. She's a total free spirit after all. I guess I ended up doing the whole leaving you with information before I disappear a bit after all, huh? Totally free-spirited goddess. Gulp. So the next gatekeeper is goddess. Yes, I sense a powerful divine aura from the third gate. Lucky for us, I'm sure a goddess will understand our circumstances. Let's hurry on, Theravada. Next time we should find out more about the underworld boss Shadow Santa spoke of for sure.
A friendly desert community where the sun is hot, the moon is beautiful, and mysterious lights pass overhead while we all pretend to sleep.
Okay, so I need an Avenger this time, probably. Oh, this is a space star. And as far as my own Avenger, I've got Mr. Wolf Boy. So let's see how this plays out. Merry Christmas in the Underworld. Section 4, Poisonous Reunion. Where am I? What is this place? It's dark. So dark. So cold. So cold. So cold. So cold. I'm all alone. Oh, there you are. Are you okay hanging in there? You're not the first soul to end up in the wasteland instead of the plaza. Good thing I decided to go on patrol just in case. Now I've got another lost soul to add to my collection. Hope you didn't have any plans for the afterlife. Here in the Underworld, I literally own you. Now that Ereshkigal, the Queen of Prayer herself, is here, you'll never be free again. Wait. Oh, you're almost faded away. Hang on, just hang in there. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to scare you a little. Come on, you can't give up on me that easily. Phew, it stopped flickering. Judging from its voice, it must have been a human child. Let's see, you died from strangulation, according to my death records. Oh, it was killed by an abusive family member. Ooh, I might have had the wrong servant. I'm afraid I have no idea what it is you souls are saying, but now that you're here with me, you have nothing to worry about. I'll make sure you're always fed and clothed. I may not be able to heal your wounds, but I promise that no matter how cold you get, you'll never fade away. Now with these soul cages here, you can hang on to your sense of self as long as you like, or you can let go of your regrets and return to the abyss. If you had a hard life up on the surface, you can at least enjoy some peace and quiet here. I am Ereshkigal, the goddess of the underworld, and the leader of the godly spirits who see the dead off. And I swear to you that as long as you are here in my care, you will always know peace. I know it's freezing cold here, but hopefully your dreams will at least be pleasant. Oh. I feel a little warmer. What's up, Santa? I was just dreaming about. Never mind. I was thinking it's getting colder the further down we go. Zirko's wool will keep me nice and warm, though. I just hope you'll find a way to manage too. Anyway, I can see the third gate now. You know the heroic spirit who's been summoned to be its gatekeeper, right? In that case, I'd like you to talk to her before we fight. Probably the Mesoamerican goddess. Mesoamerican, huh? She seems like a warm-hearted lady. I wonder how we'll get along with Santa Claus. Okay, we're coming in for our landing. Wait, what's going on? Oh, wait, are we fighting her rider or her ruler portion? Looks like the gate is already open. What happened to its gatekeeper? Unfortunately for you, I already punished Quetzalcoatl myself. Give me your not. An outsider is an outsider, and outsiders aren't allowed to stay in the underworld, not for any reason. Besides, she's a goddess of Venus, and that's just rubbing salt in the wound as far as I'm concerned. She didn't deserve any leniency whatsoever, so as the ruler of the underworld, I crush her mercilessly. It can't be. Ereshkigal. How dare you speak my name so lightly, outsider? Thanks to a report from my godly spirits, I know you are attempting to descend to my underworld. Normally, I would commend your bravery and await your arrival in my temple. But I'm in the middle of making some changes in the underworld, so I can't let you go any further. You are free to return to the surface, but if you defy my commands, I will punish you severely. You say you're Ishkagul, the ruler of the underworld? Something about this doesn't add up. Weren't you supposed to be in the abyss? Oh, you're a smart one. I am in the middle of a ritual to hand over my authority down in the abyss. I don't generally set foot outside that place, but given who I was up against, I had no choice. I see, then you really did defeat Quetzalcoatl. I can tell she was a powerful goddess just from the lingering scent of her divinity. Yet you defeated her all on your own. At first glance, you don't seem to be well suited for violence. True, Quetzalcoatl said the same thing right before she challenged me, and look where that got her. Muscles, weapon, authority, anything you throw at me is like water off my back. In Quetzalcoatl's case, I ended up making her as small as a pebble and flinging her way up to the surface. Even gods can't stand against me. Humans have no chance. If you aren't sure why, I'll tell you. You're pretty much invincible here, Ereshkigal. It's because here in the underworld I have more power than any god to ever have... Wait, how'd you know that? You told me? Ereshkigal! Don't you speak my name without my permission. I don't know who you... were that red serpent? Who is that anyway? Maybe she's got something to do with those weird decorations that popped up. Oh, forget it. I'll just pass judgment and be done with it. Eat this! You just do like a basic freaking curse. You just look at my red lightning just with your divinity. Don't tell me that's a brand new anti-curse mystic code. Oh ho ho! I am Santa. She doesn't have any divinity. I see, so your name's Santa, is that right? I know all about you. I'm not that out of touch. Although, that human isn't the least bit afraid of me. Actually, it seems like she's dying to talk to me. No, that can't be right. I'm just jumping to conclusions again. Come on, Ereshkigal. Don't forget all those times you got your hopes of only to have them shattered again and again. Okay, that matches up with the Ereshkigal I remember. Ruler of the underworld, please listen to me. That woman is the master of Chaldea. The underworld has launched a terrible attack on Chaldea. If it is not stopped, all of Chaldea will be wiped out by tomorrow. That would make it impossible for us to celebrate Christmas. So, Terrarada, would you like to please stop this attack now, if you can? If you can, my ass. No, I just wanted to stop right now. And I'm Chaldea's new Santa Claus. I actually have a present for you. So, I never asked what you were doing here. I was going to let you return to the service, but now that I know you're from Chaldea, I'm done being merciful. You're doomed. Nothing can stop your destruction now. The new laws of the underworld hold everyone who broke the goddess's oath responsible. I may be awaiting punishment myself, but for now, I'm still in charge of the underworld. Now you'll see just how terrifying that power is for yourself. This is bad, Master. She won't listen to us. I guess we really do need to be victorious in battle before people can accept our presents. That's really not the point of Christmas, but okay. I told you to stop being so familiar. You know what? I'm gonna make a special exception just for you and toss you into an ugly cage. Okay. Cool. So we're fighting a Lancer. Alright. Let me make a change here real quick. I'm gonna load up a different party. Wow, okay. She's really tough. Forget the other party nonsense. This actually might be more comical, killing Ereshkigal with Space Ishtar, not even like regular Ishtar. Wow, that was like negative damage. no resistance to all attacks. That's just great.
ご要望とあらばスプリッ切り込む私に帰りなさい分かっています
俺こそがアスカロンの主汝は竜速やりアスカロン
私に無駄よ
これでどうか
ご要望とあら
ホッ
ば悪いね無駄よ無駄よ
I have a feeling we're not supposed to win here anyway.
分かっていますご要望とあらそのように
スプリッ
切り込む諦めてこうなったら私にも止められないから原始の眠りから目覚めなさいエグリッシュグラフレイス摘み取ってあげましょう当然の結果です取り立て騒ぐほどのことではありません
Look, she really is trying to kill us. Get out of here, Master. Hurry back to the second gate. I can't. I can't fly. Yeah, you tell her. No way would I let you get away. Now that we fought each other, you're not going anywhere. I hate to capture a living soul, but those are the rules of the underworld. No exceptions. You can go on and tell your name, visitor. You've earned at least that much. I know all of your secrets. What the? You're not kidding, are you? Seriously? Why did my head start to hurt just now? You're incredibly rude, but I can see in your eyes that you're telling the truth. Could it be? Could it be that the things that I've forgotten have something to do with you? It's time, Lady Ereshkigal. You must return to the Abyss. If you are not present in the Abyss when the ritual is conducted, the underworld will disappear. I know that. I guess I ended up wasting time here. You there, Santa Claus, and you Theravada, or whatever your name is. I'm letting you off this one time. Now be good and go back to Chaldea while you still can. You saw for yourself how unmatched you are, right? It doesn't matter who I'm fighting. As long as I'm here in the underworld, I can't possibly lose. Yes, you're absurdly strong, but we can't go back to Chaldea. If we do, it would only be a matter of time before Theravada comes to the Sumerian fever too. Is that what you want, for her to die? There's nothing I can do about that. I have to erase everyone who knows me. Otherwise, it won't be possible to transfer control of the underworld. So, hurry, Lady Ereshkigal. The path of the Abyss is closing. I'm sorry, I don't have any other choice. I knew you would understand, Lady Ereshkigal. You are the picture of grace. Please do hurry. You still have so much to atone for. Whew. I'll be honest, I don't think I know what's going on anymore. The underworld is attacking us. Ereshkigal is a bad guy. I have presents to deliver. And you know Ereshkigal personally, but she doesn't know you. Doesn't this seem a bit odd to you? It feels like my head is going to explode. Okay, let's get some things straight. First of all, Ereshkigal is not the bad guy. Second, I have no idea what's going on either. And third, we need to go talk to Ereshkigal again. I thought we were getting Saints quotes out of this. I feel like I already have it. Mustaches. 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 Woo! Okay. Let's run this squad. Dog geared subscription list. It's time for Gil and Santa's Get to Know Uruk. King of Uruk, can you tell me more about Ereshkigal? I know that she's the goddess of the underworld, but I don't know anything else about her. I did hear something about how she was assigned to the underworld from the time she was born, which is why she wields immense power there. But exactly what sort of authority does she possess? An excellent question, Santa. Ereshkigal is the twin sister of Ishtar, the greediest goddess of all time. And just like her sister, Ereshkigal possessed the capacity that let her attain all manner of authority, but unlike her sister, Ereshkigal never allowed herself to indulge in her own personal desires. She was diligent, industrious, genuinely considerate, and responsible to a fault. She was cold and proud, yet for some reason she thought poorly of herself. Is that even possible, to be proud and think poorly of yourself at the same time? Of course it is. She puts on a proud, blustering front, never showing any sign of weakness that befits her role of ruler of the underworld, but she is constantly berating herself internally. She's a classic example of the sort who works hard to overcome her lack of faith in her own abilities. Ishtar may be a cross between a horde of locusts, a sandstorm, and a toddler's tantrum. Ereshkigal, though, somehow possesses the diligence of a honeybee, the temperament of a storm cloud, and the innocence of a child, all at the same time. Not one other Sumerian god has an ounce of self-control. Ereshkigal, though, she is serious to a fault. Her innate earnestness made her well suited to rule the underworld. While at times she did acquire authority beyond her own, but only from other gods' foolishness. Which brings me to one of those other gods, Nergal, the god of the underworld. Nergal, I've heard that name before. I believe he's Ereshkigal's husband, according to Sumerian myth, but I can't imagine how Ereshkigal I know ever attracted a lover. Was theirs a false marriage? Ha, you little scoundrel, your perceptions can be downright cruel. Do not give them further voice. Nergal is known for ruling the world at Ereshkigal's side. However, his original domain is actually the sun. In the world of Sumer, the sun is viewed as a blessing, but it was also treated as something dangerous that claimed the lives of many people. I am the great Nergal, embodiment of the sun. I like this, Ozymandias. My divine power is the greatest and most terrifying authority. Ereshkigal is nothing compared to me. It is not the underworld that claims the most human lives, but the fever my sun creates. My light shines brightest in all the heavens. The underworld is no more than a coffin filled with writhing grubs. It should be closed down immediately, and a thrilling Sunnyland built in its place. These defamatory statements of his stemmed in part from his desire to take revenge on Ishtar, who ruled the heavens as she saw fit. Most likely, he was attempting to lay claim to the heavens for himself by disgracing Ishtar's sister. Naturally, the humans turned a deaf ear to his wild boasts, but so did the gods. For Nergal was indeed formidable. As for Ereshkigal, well, everyone who expected her to cry herself to sleep, but she surprised them all. Much to everyone's surprise, Ereshkigal confronted Nergal by way of letters sent from the underworld. I will grant that on the surface world no blessing is greater than the light of the sun. But that cannot reach my underworld. Here even the gods may meet their doom. Should you ever set foot in my realm, I will see you suffer at the hands of the powers you so scorned. Or, put differently, I hope you die a million painful deaths, you big jerk. This letter unnerved Nergal. Deep down, the Ereshkigal he had dismissed as shy and timid was actually as fiery and capable as Ishtar. Did that lead to the war between the two gods? What did Nergal end up doing? Naturally, he made his move while he was still alive, imagining how difficult things would have been for him if he had killed over from exhaustion or something. He dared not contemplate what terrible vengeance Ereshkigal would visit upon him the moment he fell into her domain. And so Nergal borrowed the 14 diseases from Ea and set off into the underworld. He decided he would conquer the underworld before death could claim him. But the moment he entered, he had lost. In his final moments, he was no bigger than a locust. I see, so he's an idiot. Now, be generous. It might be fairer to say that the underworld's rules were difficult to crack. Curses, to have my strength run out with a throne before me. Everything has slipped through my fingers. I deeply regret my choices, the words and actions that brought me to this moment. I apologize for my many insults. The underworld is far more formidable than I thought. One of Nergal's best qualities was the fact that he was able to swallow his pride amid his failings. Alright, I'll let bygones be bygones and forget your slander of the underworld. I'd gain nothing from killing you, and the humans on the surface would be lost without the sun. But if you truly regret your actions, then I demand you prove it by leaving behind half of your power. Ah, now I see. So she stripped Nergal of his power to ensure he would never cause trouble again. Correct. In exchange for sparing his life, Ereshkigal commanded the two things of Nergal. First, that he leave half his power with the underworld. Second, that he spend half of every year there in repentance. Nergal agreed, albeit reluctantly. Yes, with Nergal's authority, I might be able to create a sun in here in the underworld. That way I'll be able to warm up my souls, even just a little. Very well, from now on I shall spend half the year in the underworld, and I shall give you half of my authority as you demand. However, that half will be the plagues, diseases, and calamities I borrowed from Ea. What? No fair! You tricked me. I wanted central heating, you stuck me with a bunch of disasters.